Fighter jets are a marvel of modern engineering, each with unique features and capabilities. However, the high cost of these jets has been a cause for concern as they are too expensive to afford and maintain. A new breed of reasonably priced covert tactical jets has been developed to address these concerns, leaving the world in awe. But can these budget jets outperform their more expensive counterparts? Are there any limitations to their performance? Join us as we explore the unique features of the most affordable tactical jet that the world has ever seen. In the evolution of fighter jets, the world has experienced several aircraft that have all the qualities and capabilities that a fighter jet should have, but most are unattainable cost-wise. To salvage this, a group of investors came together to develop the most affordable tactical jet that the world has ever seen. In October of 2011, Airland Enterprises LLC proposed an idea to Textron to develop this jet, and then both companies joined forces in the creation of Textron Airland. The project commenced in January of 2012, and despite their lack of experience in the development of fighter jets, they went ahead with the project because they saw a market for a budget-friendly jet. After their decision to go ahead with this secret project, they proceeded to give it the name Scorpion. But the project was kept a secret and was referred to as SCV-12-1, or the Project. The project was revealed to the public on September 16, 2013, and although the duration of the project was expected to take 4 to 5 years, they were able to complete it in just 2 months, and this aligned perfectly with the project's motto, which was, "Speed is paramount." The Scorpion is designed with 2 seats and 2 engines, and it is made from lightweight materials. It is designed for tasks like light attack and intelligence missions. They tried to keep the costs low by using technology and parts already used in other planes, like Cessna's business jets. The Scorpion is not just for attacking, but also for intelligence and surveillance missions, like watching and gathering information. They wanted to do jobs that are different for this type of plane, like what US fighters did in Iraq and Afghanistan. They aim to keep the Scorpion budget-friendly at around $3,000 per flying hour, as their goal was to make one aircraft cost less than $20 million. Despite having 2 seats, only one pilot can fly it. The cockpit, with modern displays, uses a simple and cost-effective system instead of a fancy fly-by-wire. The engines of the aircraft are Honeywell TFE 731 turbofans. The Scorpion is made for jobs like disaster support, air patrols, and less risky battlefield tasks, often done by the U.S. Air National Guard. While cheaper planes and drones usually handle these jobs, there's a thought that the U.S. military might use the Scorpion, especially for less risky missions. This could make it a budget-friendly choice for less risky tasks, possibly creating a demand for such aircraft worldwide. Countries using less expensive planes might also see it as an affordable replacement, and those with F-16s might find it suitable for certain needs. They designed the Scorpion to fly for about 5 hours and stay close to its base while doing surveillance. Cayman Composites helped make some parts of the aircraft, like the wings and the panels. The plane's main body is lightweight and is expected to last 20,000 hours. It can carry up to 3,000 pounds of weapons or equipment inside, and it also has places on the wings to attach more things if needed. The design allows for different wings to be used, depending on what the plane needs to do. The Scorpion test plane did pre-flight taxi trials on November 25, 2013, to get ready for its first flight. It finally flew on December 12, 2013 for 1.4 hours. The plane is registered as November 531 Tango Alpha and called a Cessna E530. This flight happened 20 months after they first thought of developing the plane, and the certification program will take 2 years. Textron Airland wanted to complete 500 flight hours and check basic performance by the end of 2014. Initial tests showed good results, and how well it performs, and in its mechanical and electronic systems. On April 9, 2014, Textron Airland announced that the Scorpion had done and completed over 50 flight hours across 26 flights. It flew really high, up to 30,000 feet. It also got tested for accelerations and found the stall speed is less than 90 knots. They tried flying on one engine, shutting down and restarting engines in flight. The pilots gave feedback, saying the Scorpion was quick, flexible, and strong, even with one engine. It did well at low speeds and successfully intercepted a Cessna 182. There were few problems, though, mostly because they used reliable existing systems. On June 1, 2014, an upgraded Scorpion aircraft resumed flights. It then made its debut at the Farnborough Air Show in July of the same year. It had a simplified landing gear, increased wing sweep, and new avionics, including hands-on throttle and stick controls. The aircraft also had a modular design that allowed the wings to be removed and replaced with different designs. After the Scorpion's first flight, the company had discussions with a foreign customer whose name wasn't revealed. The United Arab Emirates also considered using the Scorpion for their aerobatic squadron, but they wanted someone else to buy it before committing. The Scorpion is not found lacking in terms of speed because it can fly really fast, up to 450 knots, and go as slow as 95 knots without stalling. It can also cover a long distance of 2,200 nautical miles with extra fuel and fly as high as 45,000 feet. This makes it a capable and versatile plane for different missions. It is a light aircraft with about 12,700 pounds when empty, but can carry a lot with a maximum takeoff weight of 21,000 pounds. Its two Honeywell TFE 731 turbofan engines, each giving 4,000 pounds of thrust, along with a fuel capacity of 6,000 pounds, make the Scorpion strong and fuel efficient. Equipped for combat, it boasts of 6 hardpoints with a total capacity of 6,100 pounds, which allows for a versatile loadout. The internal bay can carry up to 3,000 pounds of weapons and other stores, accommodating a combination of rockets, infrared air-to-air and laser-guided missiles, precision and non-precision munitions, and even a gun pod. It also has high-tech avionics for better operations. With a flight management system, terrain awareness and warning system, Class B, and dual inertial reference system, it ensures accurate navigation and awareness. Adding a dual global positioning system, satellite-based augmentation system, improves navigation capabilities even more. The plane's outside video display works with different mission processors and EOIR systems, being flexible for various missions. The Garmin synthetic vision technology and touchscreen control panels create a modern and easy-to-use cockpit. Also, the Scorpion has weather radar controls, night vision support, and digital in-flight sensor playback for analysis, ensuring it can adapt to different situations. Another of its notable features is the Thales Eye Master radar, which adds advanced radar capabilities to the Scorpion's arsenal. It is a small airborne surveillance radar that smoothly combines with AIM's ISR. This integration allows for displaying patterns of life monitoring, change detection, and wide area coverage directly on the interactive moving maps display. The radar system enhances situational awareness and provides critical information for mission success. It also helps to keep an eye on many moving things on the ground using the AIM's ISR moving maps display. AIM's ISR helps the operator handle lots of maps and track from different sources, including radar and AIS signals. In August of 2014, the Scorpion took part in a scenario involving a simulated chemical spill. A Textron test pilot flew the aircraft, circling the area for a few hours and sending video to the U.S. Air National Guard. The goal was to show the plane's intelligence and surveillance abilities for the Air National Guard missions, and as a promotional activity. The Scorpion completed the mission, providing high-quality video and communication with other aircraft and ground stations. The main targets for the Scorpion are the foreign nations that can't afford the F-35 but want a plane for ISR and light attack missions better than turboprop planes. Buying and maintaining the Scorpion is definitely cheaper than F-16s. For air patrol, the Scorpion needs radar and the ability to fly at supersonic speeds, similar to an older aircraft called the Northrop F-20 Tiger Shark. The market for light fixed-wing attack jets decreased in the 1980s as wealthier countries chose more capable planes and poorer countries went for turboprops and attack helicopters. It's still being determined if the Scorpion will be cheaper or better than turboprops or remotely piloted aircraft regarding range, endurance, low-altitude performance, and sensors. In the 1980s, fewer countries wanted small attack planes, and richer nations chose better planes. Nevertheless, the Scorpion is appealing to many nations because of its special abilities and being cost-effective when a trustworthy tactical fighter jet is required. In November of 2014, the Nigerian Air Force showed its interest in acquiring Scorpion fighter jet to fight the Boko Haram insurgency. It would offer both surveillance and effective strike capabilities in one attack aircraft. Approval for Nigeria might not be guaranteed due to a previous rejection for attack helicopters. Textron Aviation got a big contract with the U.S. Army for providing different turboprop aircraft models through the Foreign Military Sales Program. The contract, worth up to $100 million over 5 years, is an indefinite delivery agreement. They'll supply various Textron Aviation planes like the Cessna Sky Courier, Cessna Grand Caravan EX, and Beechcraft King Air models. They later received a boost in their Navy contract for multi-engine training system aircraft, as disclosed by a United States Department of Defense document. On December 8th, the Navy added around $130 million to the existing contract, covering the production and delivery of 10 multi-engine training system aircraft, along with initial spares and support equipment. The deal also involves interim contractor logistics support for intermediate and advanced training to aid Chief Naval Air Training's mission for the Navy. Most of the work will be in Wichita, with a small portion in Corpus Christi, Texas, expected to finish by June 2024, overseen by the Naval Air Systems Command in Maryland. On April 27, 2015, the Scorpion performed display flights for the Colombian Air Force at the Yopay Air Base. Colombia is seeking to replace its Cessna A-37 Dragonfly fleet with similar aircraft. The United States Secretary of Defense Ashton Carter was expected to propose the Scorpion to the Indian Air Force during his visit in June of 2015. Although designed for surveillance and light strikes, India is interested in using it as an intermediate jet trainer due to delays in the HAL HJT-36 Sitara jet trainer aircraft. Thanks for watching. While you're still here, click the link on your screen to check out more videos, and don't forget to subscribe. See you there.